Joining me in commentary for the second time this year, it's a very, very warm welcome to the AFL HGC Regional Development Coordinator for the Central Coast, the great Mitchell Eade. Hello, mate.
Hello, David. Still morning. Good morning to you.
And great to have you on board, mate. A very big game today. And you'll notice that when the players come together, that the two sides, their jumpers are quite close. So Wyong Lakes have sensibly, I believe you might have had something to do with that, Mitchell, are wearing their pink day jumpers. So that'll be very easy to check. There have been some significant number changes to Wyong Lakes, so I'll run through them now. Lisa Adjic goes to 1, Beck Ives is still on 3, Jessie Taylor 4, Laura Raymond 76, Taylor Tudo 5, Michaela Webster 6, Jessie Graham 11, Alana Nicholson 20, Stephanie Dalcole 28. The great Ashley in Y5, M. Eade in 15 today, not in 14 as normal. Shani Dorr in 50, Sarah Ball 10, Rachel Potts 23, Emily Bowen 25, Jessica Lucas 12, Kanisha Murray, who'll share the ruck duties with Rebecca Ives. In fact, they're the league ruck combination. 21, Alexandra Pearce, Sophie Miller in 45 into 29, Elise Williams 38, Miranda Fawkes 46, Sarah Molina 30 and Rachel Bay 27. Haven't had any updates from Terrigal at this stage, so we're assuming their numbers are as programmed. Mitchell, this is an important game for both clubs, both in the sixth, and Wyong Lakes still wanting to get into a third or even second place position into the finals later on this year.
Yeah, really crucial today, I think, for both clubs. So probably affect Wyong long term more, I think, if they drop out of the top two, considering where they're sitting at the moment with games to come and games that they've been beaten in. So I think Terrigal on the rise, though, coached well by Jackson Farquhar. So both have good opportunity to put himself in a good spot later in the year.
Interesting. You can when Kendall eventually zooms in, you'll see those two jumpers. They're very easy to pick. Wyong Lakes captain Emily Bowen's directly behind Zali Mertens. You'll see those pink jumpers. It makes it very easy to call. White numbers with pink, and then Terrigal Avoca in the change St Kilda strip with basically all red and black trimmings. Can't wait for this one. Looking forward to calling it very much. Terrigal Avoca, Sherelle Altona in 2, Georgina Crowe 3, Catherine Grimmerly 4, Liz Ardell 5, Gabrielle Ralph 6, Isabel Brealey 8, Danica Rowe 9, Hannah Danker 10, Susan Everson at 11, Erin Wakefield 12, Emily Smith 14, Kirsty Hutton 15, Madison Smith 16, Kirsty Lee Baker at 22, Emily Bryant 23, Gracie Lewis 24, Morgan Ross at 25. She's got a big job today. Be interesting to see who marks up on Morgan Ross today, Mitchell Eade. Very interesting. Bronte Korsh 26, Elias Gardner 27, Kayla Van Dam 30, Rachel Al 34, and Hannah Murray has been picked. I'll see if there's a number coming up shortly for her. Mitchell, did you have something you wanted to add there, mate?
No, just great to see some of the names out here. Van Dam in 30, some great pedigree of football in the Van Dam family. So I'm looking forward to see that. Grimmin Lee, I'm assuming is a Grimmin.
She's indeed.
Yeah, hyphen, which is exciting to see as well. So good to see partners, sisters, all being able to play footy at the highest level here on the coast and Hunter region.
Kayla Van Dam is the sister of Peter and Jason as well. So.
Yes, yeah.
So good family atmosphere in our league, and we're just about ready to go. Just to give you an idea, the sides of the ground, from my information, aren't too bad. But that centre, despite the fact that that's not a cricket block, it's actually quite heavy in there. So expect to see some dirty jumpers and some hard work done in and under the in and under play. So I'd imagine today will be a sort of day, Mitchell, that Rachel Potts will absolutely love. You're getting in and under, hitting hard and putting tackles on and putting people down. That's right in her alley.
Yeah, surely doesn't shy away from a bit of body contact of Rachel Potts. So.
That's an understatement. Actually, while I've got you in here, I think she was extremely unlucky, like a couple of other players, to misrepresent her selection this year. She must have gone terribly close. Would have been very handy on that side, although the side won very well. Isaac Stokes, who's about 15 years old. Zali Mertens, also 15, so some very good young umpires here. And Chris Lockwood, who's not 15, will be our 3 umpires today. And our goal umpires, Nellie Biden, and the great Stats Baldwin, our mate here. How you going, Stats? Good luck that big day today, big fella, and also the lovely Nellie. Just about ready to rock and roll here. Cannot wait for this one. Should be a great game. Kirsty Hutton on the left-hand side in white for Terrigal Avoca. Kanisha Murray, and watch Kanisha jump off 2 feet. Does it quite regularly. Rock and roll time, women's competition. Here we go. Murray Deptford, double-hander, gets it out. Goodness gracious, pink hair's going to be easy to pick. Catherine Grimmer Lee. Out here to, going to be hard to call.
That's Webster.
Webster in 6, thank you, mate. Over there to Ralph's for Terrigal Avoca. Got to get rid of it, does. Just. Ball comes back, kick down the wing. Look at how this ball bounces. Oh, no, not too bad. 15's Ashley Eade. Just completely pushed over. Must be a free kick, and he gets a kick right over there on centre wing. Got to get out of the way. That should have been 50. Short right. Kick to open pasture. Probably won't go out with the heaviness of the ground. Handball comes out here. Good tackle, pointed immediately by Kanisha. Gets to the ground level. Handballs it out. Out to Graham. Even money ball here. Umpire Stokes says, I'll have that. That's Catherine Gibbon-Lee and the new pink hair there on the right-hand side, Mitchell. So I think
big fan already. I like that.
Kanisha Murray double-hander. In and under was... Sorry, the number is a little bit skewy here today. 5. I don't have a 5 at the moment.
Tudor Hope.
I do was Tudor Hope. I do beg your pardon. Taylor. Our numbers are all over the spot today. They've changed this morning. Over the shoulder free kick to Terrigal Avoca. Goes wide on that far wing again. Marking contest. Good grab. Over there. I think it could be Smith. Not sure. Can't just quite see the number. Oh, it's Brian did 23. She did a lot of goals last game. Good mark taken there by Stephanie Dalcole in 28. All the play on the outer wing so far. Rebecca Ives drops that mark. Pushed out of it by Emily Smith. Back comes Ives. Can't quite pull the tackle on. Will thump forward. Goes 50 metres. Back to Dalcole. Gets a funny old kick forward. And marked there by Danica Rowe. Again, straight down the lines. And again, back to Dalcole. Reads that beautifully. Wonder if someone's going to take the ball a bit between the teeth here and try and kick it square and get it into the centre, Mitchell.
There's nobody on this side of the ground here, David, as well. There's open pasture all across the field here.
That was a drop kick. That should have been paid holding the ball. Not quite picked. Tudor Hope just gets a kick out. In and under. Good tackle, Grimmonley. In fact, it wasn't in the end. Nicholson gets it forward. Right in the 50-metre zone for Wyong Lakes. Lilius Gardner, who had a blinder the last time we broadcast here against Port Stephens, continually rebounding a half back. Over there towards Rowe, who's got a stack of kicks early on. Important player in the Terrigal Avoca setup. Should be a mark there, not paid. It could have almost been to Sarah Ball. Good player, Sarah Ball. Often sits at centre half back. Nicholson. Out there to Sarah Ball again. Ball thumped forward, possibly by Murray. Oh, good grab at the back. That's a very steady mark, Isabel Brearley. And again, the entire play for the first 3 or 4 minutes has been on that outer wing. Quite amazing. Got to get rid of that football, not make any effort, I wouldn't have thought. And umpire Stokes says, I'll have that, thank you. Murray's going up here with Hutton. Well done, Hutton. Use that right hand to effect. Thump forward, straight down the wing. Dalcole reads it best again. Pressure this time from Altona. Dalcole holds her feet and should go handball back to Sarah. Does, ball can't quite grab it. Good hustle in there, Terrigal. I could get it inside 50. Picked up there by Ashley. 30-metre kick, 40-metre kick actually goes down the line. Korsh, grubber. Put in, no, smothered. Ball. Whacked over by Grimman just as she kicked it. All legal and out of bounds. First boundary throw in. Far side. Very tight early on, Mitchell.
Yeah, old-fashioned foursome backs here, David. 50 to 50 arc. Not going to help the ground in about an hour's time, but yeah, some good football being played so far.
And while Mitchell's on that, this afternoon now, the broadcast fixture in the Black Diamond Cup is Terrigal Avoca and Warners Bay from 1:55 this afternoon. Breakers Country Club, the wonderful sponsor of Terrigal Avoca Football Club. Jackson Farquhar is going to throw that ball in. Hutton in first good position, gets it out. Murray tackles Grimman and perhaps over the shoulder, and Catherine Grimman-Lee will take a free kick. Electric pink hair. I don't like talking about hair very much. I like talking about something Mitchell. Good bump out there for a ball. Yeah. Mitchell's cracking up. And
well, they say sometimes the hot boots are a way to go, but I reckon the electric pink hair might be the new way in women's football.
Murray double-handed straight down to Potts. Gets him out in pasture and thumps it full. That's a good long kick. Very well read again. There's been some good reading and peeling off today already. Smith. That ball appears to be okay. They're marking it quite well, Mitchell, so the ground's not so bad. It is in the centre. It is very heavy. And held in. Umpire Stokes says, I'll have that, thank you. We've gone 5 minutes and hasn't looked like there being a score. This is typical Wyong Lakes play. They don't actually kick big scores, but their defence structures are excellent. Well done, Murray. Legal use of the body. Bump Hutton out the way. In and under. Is that straight down that outer side again. Gets a good purchase on it. But picked off by Brearley, who's been good across centre half, across the half back line early on this afternoon.
Just need a big Emily Bowen or a Pierce long driving kick over the lines, I think, to break this arc to arc.
We actually haven't called Alexandra Pearce's name. Potts trying to keep it in front, dragged off our thought. Should be a free kick for Rachel Potts, and is. We haven't called Alex Pearce's name. I wonder if she's sitting up at full forward, but she has not been featured for one call yet, which is most unusual. Potts, Kanisha, 35, 40 metre kick, finds. Is that Lucas? No. Tude Hope again. Handball out. Nicholson gets it up. Now we've got a chance at a score. Off the ground! And a behind. First score of the day to Wyong Lakes. Wyong Lakes one behind. And Terrigal yet to score. With thanks to our major sponsor, Hunter Haval and Brian Hilton Haval in North Gosford. Gardner plays on. That's dangerous. Rebecca Ives sniping. Chance Wyong Lakes. Smothered by Raymond. Ives a chance. If she can use her left, she does. Ball goes forward. Chance tapped out towards Nicholson by Door. Nicholson on the left. And beats everybody, another behind. Wyong Lakes, two behinds. Terrigal yet to score. 7 minutes gone, quarter number one. Mitchell Eade, your thoughts so far?
Yeah, it's definitely getting a bit more open now with the tired legs and the ball trickling over the back. Just become a bit more class, I reckon now would be the difference in the next 5 minutes.
Gardner out towards that far side again. I can't remember a game of football that hasn't been affected by Alan Gale where the play's been set on one side. And that's been given holding the ball. Shoot hope an effective tackle there given by umpire Lockwood. Should just hit this to the hot spot. Does. Towards eyes, but picked off by Rouse. Terrigal have done that very well today. Now the umpires called this back.
It's a free to Wyong. I believe there might have been a shepherd off the ball to Door.
Okay, thank you for that, Mitchell. I was watching the contest. Yep. Oh, Alexandra there. Thank you, right. Door. Drops it awkwardly. And out of bounds in the full. Awkward drop of the football there and sliced right. Umpire Lockwood says out of bounds in the full in that forward pocket. If this weather holds, we might have some good dry weather footy later on. Not guarded this time. Gardner's in the right and centre of screen. Comes out open side. First time today we've called football out this side. Ralphs. That's an extraordinary kick that's gone at right angles and is out of bounds and obviously not deliberate. And that kick was made by Rachel Hull. So there's a throw-in. Must be Terrigal throw-in. Someone from Terrigal anyway because it's their home game. Someone should sit back door of Murray here. Harton gets a tap out, uses the body well. Ball thumped out to the 50-metre arc. Well read. Good contest. Gardner. No, sorry, that was Everson, and that's a throw. Yep, paid two. That was a throw.
That's to Graham.
So Jesse Graham's got this kick. Where are the forwards? That's what's happening in the forward line, and there's not much. They need to move now. Graham gets a decent bit of that. They're flying in from the sides. Good effort, Nick. Is that Williams or Nicholson?
That's Williams.
Elise Williams, yep. Yes. Graham gets a little short kick. That's not 15. However, it's paid. Almost 10 minutes gone here. Two behinds to none. Good tap out there from Eade. Free kick, didn't see it. And
another throw there called.
They've called a second throw. Thank you. Umpire Lockwood. Right, he's in perfect position. Perfect position. Is it Eade going to take this kick? It is. How many years has Ashley been playing football, Mitchell?
It's her first year.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, she has been, yeah. Heavy basketball background, state basketball leagues, and then had a couple of kids in between, so first contact sport for a number of years.
As a guard at basketball, judging by height?
Yeah, she can shoot the free throws as well, so.
Very good. Ives off the ground! Rebecca Ives has kicked out, just waiting on stats. That's the first goal of the day. One goal, Rebecca Ives off the ground, opportunist work. So Wyong Lakes, I'll just put this goal in for Rebecca. Wyong Lakes 1-8. Terrigal yet to score. Located on picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotions, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook. It's the home of the AFL Hunter Central Coast, Mitchell, and on September 4, the Elliot Davey Medal will be at Belmont 16 Footers. It's a great spot and they do a wonderful night for us.
Oh, it's a fantastic spot and a great night as well. It's good to catch up with your other club people for a couple of hours and just award people that have been really putting in the hard yards over a good couple of months of football.
Hutton and Murray. So Murray's rucked unchanged so far with a right hand. Murray over the shoulder, I thought. It's not paid. Thought that could have been given against Rowe. Umpire Lockwood just on the edge of the circle. Murray's going to find it hard to jump in there. Gets it out left-handed. She's got a basketball background as well, Kanisha Murray. Hunter Sports High School, I believe, with Philippa Smythe. Ashley takes that mark on centre wing. Goes wide. Got a long kick, actually, over there towards Alexander. Here's Alexander. The first time I've caught Alexander Pierce today. Uses that big shoulder and bumps into Ralph's. Was that another throw? Yeah, that's the third one this quarter. And again, umpire Lockwood in perfect position. Alexandra Pierce is a thumping kick, but she can't kick it from 60. This could end up at the hot spot, Mitchell.
The guys on the move here into the pocket.
Driving ball, Pierce. Oh, lovely mark. Is that Nicholson or Williams?
It's Williams there again.
Elise Williams, yeah, that's a good grab. Very good contested mark.
Yeah, that's what she's good at. She just needs to be a bit more active, I reckon, throughout a game, but she'll nail this one here.
Williams on the line. Well done by Hutton, where a ruck should be. Play on the mask, got to come back to the back of the square. Does now. I reckon Elise Williams has actually kicked 10 goals in a game once or twice for Wyong Lakes.
Yeah, she has, yeah. Kicked a few bags.
Yep. Big bags. Grimmin Lee's in trouble. Zully Mertens lets it go. Another excellent tackle, Kanisha Murray. Straight back on her feet is Dankert. Very good. Been hard and willing early on. There's Rachel Potts. There's talking about hard and willing.
She heard contact, David, so she was immediately over there to get part of the party.
Indeed. Interesting. Look, lovely to talk to off the field, but absolute white line fever going over it.
Oh, she's a lovely human, but just not when you have a ball in your hand.
That should be holding the ball against Potts this time, I think. And paid. Yep, good call. Had a chance, dispossessed. Mertens right on the spot. Down that outer wing once more. Punched out of there by Ball, and they out of bounds. So it's a hard slog. That's the only way to describe this first quarter. It's been a hard slog. Almost 13 minutes gone. Terrigal Avoca yet to score. Wyong Lakes 1-2-8. Again, good in and under play. Murray's at the bottom of that. There's Gabby. There's Catherine Grimmin Lee. I think that's Rachel Potts who's got it, trying to get rid of that football. Oh, where was Pryor? I mean, I understand that Pryor's made a legitimate tackle. Explain to me where Pryor was. Just wasn't there. We'll move on. Touched off the hands. That's not a mark. Lewis thinks it is. Now, if he's going to be fair, he's got to say, if you're not sure, again, that is not holding the ball. Bryant's taken a touched mark. That should have been ball up. 2 in 30 seconds. Murray, lovely kick. Perfect. Over there to Tudo, who's had a good first quarter. Goes square. Rebecca Ives a chance. Closely marked. Door coming as well. Got a chase. Should go off the ground. Ives does eventually. Got to get it out. Good tackle by Ives. Now, if they're consistent, that's holding the ball. If they're consistent, that's holding the ball. Someone get me a beat. Okay, Rebecca Ives up this time, along with Smith. Make sure it's having to jump here. It does. Thumps it forward. Well done. Straight through the middle. Door in and under. Could have been over the shoulder. Contact Grimmin Lee. Lovely hands out to Lilius Gardner. And away go Terrigal Avoca. At the back is Eid. Needs to get rid of it now and does. That kick's gone 40. 45 it ended up. Alexandra Pierce. Closely marked this morning. Short handball comes out. 20 is Alana Nicholson. Handball comes out. Chewed Hope a chance. Gets you kick it off the ground. No, she doesn't. Picks up. Gets it inside 50. They're playing one loose in defence, I swear. Terrigal, there's too many players spare. Lilius Gardner. And that's their modus operandi in all grades. They always have one spare, particularly when they're in front. They're not at the moment. That their men's side do it all the time. It's a great effect.
And left Steph Dackel loose in Wyong's back as well now too.
That's why she was taking cut-off marks earlier. Good spot. Thank you, Mitchell. Slips over. Got to have good feet today in this weather. There's that spare player. Well spotted, Mitchell Eade. Stephanie Dalcole. Lewis dumps it forward. Big strong player Lewis is, and guess who? There's the loose player for the fourth time this quarter. I get a good spot by Mitchell Eade here next to me. Rebecca Ives, almost a terrific mark. Got a chase now. Ives will put a tackle on here. Great tackle, Rebecca Ives. That's got to be gone. Thank you, umpire. Good decision. Had a chance. Well tackled, Rebecca Ives. And the player known as Big Bird to her colleagues gets the football just on the half-back side of centre wing for Wyong Lakes and their pink jumpers today. Play on call. That's why they play on over the mark. Grimmin Lee. Gone. Picked up by Sarah. Dumps it forward. Good kick ball. Alexandra Pearce should have marked that one. Good tackle, Pearce. Handball comes out. Pearce in and under again. Kicked out wide by Terrigal Avoca. 22's Baker. Right in the muck. This is in the glue pot. That should be the umpire's ball, and he's 16 and a half minutes gone. Mitchell. Wyong going okay, but both sides trying to stop the other in attack with a loose player. Hutton beats Ives to the pace of that one. Holding the player at the back here against Rachel Potts, I reckon.
Correct.
Lewis has got this kick right in the centre. Heaviest part of the ground. Gets up under it a bit. Ives, no, that's ball at the back. Got lovely hands, Sarah Ball. Actually played extremely well in the grand final last year, Mitchell. In a side well beaten on Newcastle. She was just about the best Wyong Lakes player on the ground.
It's a great kick too.
Beautiful kick to Kanisha. Kanisha just in front of the centre circle. Needs to move it quickly. Does. 40-metre kick. Again, the loose player helping out here. Gardner, who does this beautifully. Peeling off. Goes wide. Good bump, actually. Really effective from Ralphs. Gets it away. Gets eventually get a kick away to Scarlett Van Dam. Player injured over here on our left. Let's hope she's not concussed. She's in trouble over here. Oh, it's a shoulder, is it?
That's Webster 2 down.
Webster in all sorts over here on the left. They should be looking at her. Play continues on. She's in all sorts at the moment. And there's a trainer now. They have to stop play. Let's do it. And I think play has been stopped.
Yeah, the umpire out of place called that now.
She's not in a good way. She's not in a good way. She's very grog on her feet. Maggie's need to get Mon needs to get her off right now. And hopefully she'll have an assessment. Might not be back today. She was very wobbly on her legs when she got at Mitchell. And in the modern way, this is the way things are done these days.
All the signs weren't positive, so I reckon she's off for at least 20 to make sure that everything's working intact. But I reckon it might be her day today.
I think so. Okay, so
number 7 there is a really experienced trainer that we have employed at the club, so I reckon that should be in good hands.
Very good. And
strong mark.
My great mate Monica Madalena there on the left-hand side. That was from Brian. Goes forward. Oh, here's a chance for Terrigal Avoca. They're away. Off goes Danica Rowe. Morgan Ross has a chance. She's in front. All she's got to do is keep that in front. Oh, can't. First score, Terrigal Avoca, with 75 seconds left in the quarter. Wyong Lakes 1-2-8. Terrigal Avoca 1 behind. Jessie Taylor takes the kick. That's unusual. Bowen usually takes the kick out. Got to get rid of that. In trouble. Gone. Very effective tackle, Madison Smith. And let me just see that natural eye. I would have thought too far out to score. Morgan Ross wouldn't be. She can hit the ball well, as can Bohan and as can Smith, but I reckon this will test her. Right at the end of the quarter. Mark at the back. Beautiful hands again, Sarah Ball.
Let's get that broadcast side here where it's open.
Yep. First time today, really. Oh, lovely mark, Rebecca. Rebecca Rice loves taking chest marks. She's much more comfortable. She's actually got very good hands down low for a tall player. She's 6'1", 6'2", Beck. Wide. Murray in front. There was a 3 plays in it. She was in the front. That's a throw, not picked up. Alexandra Pearce and Ives. There's some experience for you in that tackling contest. Sarah Ball, another experienced player, goes to the check side kick. That's actually very effective to Murray. Puts a lovely step on those basketball skills. Magnificent left foot step, Alexandra Pearce, and that is the quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, Terrigal Avoca 1 behind. Well, Mitchell Lee will probably go and have a chat to his club. And Wyong Lakes 1-2-8. We'll be back with you for the second quarter shortly.
Welcome back to Hilton Moore Oval in East Gosford. Plate update, plate final scores for you. Killarney Vale 83 defeated Cardiff 43 at Adelaide Street. Terrigal Avoca won by walkover over Wyong Lakes. Newcastle City defeated Warners Bay by 53. Live football in Maitland 7-4-46, Singleton 2 straight 12. Afternoon games, Lake Macquarie hosting the entrance Batter Bay at Tulkabar and Musselbrook hosting Gosford at Wirraman Field. Back here to the women's game, Mitchell Ede will join us shortly. Tight football, fascinating, good pick-up from Mitchell there that Stephanie Dalco had been left loose in defence. And it looked to me like Lilias Gardner had been freed up at half-back. Either Lilias Gardner or Danica Rowe were playing across half-back, with Hutton taking ruck duties. 7 points in difference, Wyong Lakes in front. Important game in the structure of the competition. Warners Bay will be hoping that Wyong Lakes can get up and they can somehow extract victory over Newcastle City. They're 2 games behind Terrigal in 7th after a recent run of excellent form. There's the siren. Umpire Lockwood's got the football. And we are away. Good tap, Murray. She's got a good well now out of a non-controlling umpire, out of area. Sorry. I beg your pardon?
Dog on the field there, David.
Thank you. I can't see that, obviously, where I am. So Charlie Merton stop play, and we'll go back to the centre. Reset. Hutton gets the advantage of an average throw. Get an update from Mitchell Ede in a moment on Michaela Webster. Adjic gets the football forward. Gardner, as she does so well, peeling off half-back, thumps it forward. Big chase coming here. Turns inside, does Dankett. Gets it into the 50-metre arc. Very, very well done by Dalco. Really very clever. Gardner goes to ground. Now she's in trouble. Adjic misses what she otherwise might have taken. Good bump. Oh, come on. Really? He's paid. Move on, David. Move on. Don't understand sometimes. Rowe. That's 4 or 5 that have absolutely stuffed me this morning. Play uncalled. Runs around Lucas. Oh, chance. Great tackle. Bet you that's Bohan. Yep. Who's hardly been called today. A superb tackle on Bryant, with Bryant running in. Emily's got the colourful left knee bandage today, Mitchell Ede. Mitchell Ede, Michaela Webster.
Yeah, she's upright. She's copped a bit of a hip to the head.
Yep.
But may return later in the quarter.
Okay, thank you for that. Good to see that. And as you said, you've got a trainer there looking after. That's great to hear. 7 points of difference. Wyong Lakes in front. Adjic.
All by herself.
On her own. And here comes Ralph's. No, sorry, Rowe. In 9. Short little kicks actually ends up being very effective. Thump forward. It's now going to get right under 50. Gardner again. Raymond. A well done Lilias Gardner. Almost BOG so far. And that ball will go out of bounds. It will be a throw in Terrigal Avoca. Just some plate scores. Killarney Vale had a win over Cardiff, I think. Newcastle City beat Warners Bay. And Maitland leading Singleton. Mitchell at Baxter Brown over in Rutherford. As she... No, Stokes says, I'll have that, thank you. Good thinks that Nicholson was trying to get rid of it. Good tap out left-handed Murray. Good tackle by she won't be shrugged off a tackle, although Lewis is a very strong player. Murray, good tap, gets it. Oh, brilliant tap, actually. On the side is Murray again. Brilliant. It has a bounce. Arrogance, love it. Got to get in front. Almost tunnelling there. Got to be in front door. Away goes Terrigal Avoca. Through Ardell. Real chance here. Can they... Oh, that's almost below the knees. That could have been given that time. Not paid. Continue on. Almost a throw out. A couple of those beautifully called in the first quarter, I might add. Thumped out of there by Bryant. 5 the last time we were here against the Power. Ball and Bowen. There's an experienced backline pair. Good mark up in the air, Rowe, who's got real good athleticism.
Thumps that ball on. That's called 45. Ball almost pushed out of that ball, Turner, I thought. Ball not trying to transgress. Oh, that's dangerous. Goes right across goals. Gracious. Lucas is in there. There's Morgan Ross, who I think should be moved to centre half forward. There's that dog on the field again. Chance for Danica Rowe. Handballs it forward. Interesting decision. Bumped across. That is Bowen. She won't get bumped up for football easily. Sarah Ball clears the area. Chance here for Adjic. I'd almost soccer that and does. Good decision. Murray's inside. Goes again, Adjic. And again. Third soccer. She's moved that ball 50 metres. Danica Rowe, however, has got the footy now for Terrigal Avoca. Should be a mark, and is taken by Bronny Korsh. Morgan Ross has got a lead for her here. Hardly had the footy, Morgan. Ball hasn't been up there. Got a tap in front, Do. Out of there is Asheed. Comes off the ground, Sarah Ball. Tude Hope's there, putting a shepherd on. Ball should get this football. Ross runs right around Tude Hope. But Ball's got that down the wing. That's gone 60. Terrific kick for Wyong Lakes. In there is Ardell in 5. Handball out, Alexandra Pearce. Ball held. Even contest there with... That must be Hannah Murray in 7. Mitchell down the bottom of your sheet there. Hannah Murray. They were just calling her Hannah.
Yes.
Her number's not on here, so that's 7. Wyong Lakes got the football. Ives uses that left foot. Well done, Ives. Gardner drops it on for the first time today. Running out of there is Smith. Rachel Potts puts the speed on and a little left foot step. Kicks it into open pasture. Where are the forwards? Dawes going to come in late to picture. There she is. Good tackle on Van Dam. Another good tackle made by Williams. I think at 38.
38, correct. Good to see him for David. Ardell and Pearce, former teammates, out of the wing there. Good to watch.
Murray tries to grab that out there. Up towards the 50-metre arc. Thumped forward by the Panthers. Good mark. Very good by Sherelle Altona. Unusual ball drop. Gets it going forward. Oh, well done. Tapped out of there, Sarah Ball. And I'll bet you she'll get the football here. She's too skillful not to. Does. Lucas at the back. Dumps it forward right-footed. Out of there comes Rowe. Over to Lewis. Way go Terrigal. Best chance yet. Ralphs. They should be able to get Morgan Ross one-on-one, and beautifully read by Emily Bowen at fullback. Ball dropping short. Rebecca Ives runs straight over the top and kicks it left-footed, effective. Over towards Potts. Can't quite get the football. Tude Hope's in there. Now gets it out. Umpire Stokes said, I'll have that, thank you. 7 minutes gone, quarter number 2. Still very tight football, Mitchell.
Yeah, still quick between the arcs, back and forth, but just need that one breakaway play. Big punch by Ives.
Thumping, and that's one of their specialties. A big right-hand thump. Gets it almost worth a kick there. No prize. That ball comes out. Umpire says that'll be mine. With Rowe, the last player to have hands on it, along with Jessie Graham in 11. Double hand of Murray. Little short kick comes out. No, not 15. Puts a spin on, moves and beats Ives. Lilias Garden at the back. Well done. Chest mark taken by Bronny Korsh. Goes onto her right foot. Gets it inside 50. Where's Morgan? Bowen leading her in front. Bowen's step might be over the shoulder this time. Not convinced that was the right decision. I thought the first contact was over the shoulder. Again, umpire in a better position than me this time. Mitchell Ede not overly happy next to Morgan. Has that been touched? It has. Terrigal Avoca 2 behinds, 2 points. And Wyong Lakes 1-2-8. And we've gone 8 1/4 minutes, quarter number 2. And we're joined by Ryan Stanton. Hello, Ryan. How are you? I'm umpiring Black Diamond Cup later on this afternoon. And board member of the AFL HCC, the great man. 8 1/2 gone. A bit wet in the middle, they're telling us, Ryan. A bit of a glue pot in the middle. So your footwork will come into play today, sir, when you're in the middle. Bowen, she'll play on. Bowen will play onto her left side as she always does. Good mark, Alexandra Pearce. I'd like to see Pearce come onto the ball a bit more. She's just such a damaging player. That dumping right foot step of hers, and she's just so strong. She's one of the best kicks in the league. You just saw an example of that there, along with Wilkes and Bowen and Ball, actually. They can all kick the football a long way. Oh, there's an injury there. Left wrist or arm. Is that Ives?
That is Ives.
She's just got hurt and she's sore too. She's come straight off. We'll get an update from Mitchell Eder. Ross in the right spot for the first time today. And Bowen slightly out of position. Let's hope Rebecca Ives is okay. Had some real serious injuries last year, but has been in very good form this year. But Morgan Ross has got a chance to level the scores. Quick kick out, Ross in exactly where you wanted to be, right front and centre. She'll take her time. She has a slow run in, very slow and deliberate. And she'll hit it about half goalpost high if she's kicking normally. Follows the script. Goal Morgan Ross, and we're dead level for the first time today. Morgan Ross's first goal. It's 1-2-8 apiece. Terrigal come flying back. IC have been at the cutting edge of designing and manufacturing apparel from grassroots to elite sporting teams for over 20 years, and are proud to be the preferred apparel supplier of the Hunter Central Coast AFL for the 2019 season. Mitchell, that's Terrigal had all of the ball last few minutes, to be fair.
They have, and I guess it's the dam wall breaking, but the first time they've actually kicked the ball to Morgan to her advantage side.
Correct. Infraction, I think, over here on the
Wyong
right-hand side.
Wyong player outside the 50-yard.
Okay, so Wyong's got their warning. Next time they're making a mistake, they've got a free kick against them. And we're away. Kanisha left-handed that time, showing her versatility. Pipes. Beats a player, thumps it inside 50. Again, the Wyong Lakes forward line hasn't been overly effective today, really. And Lilia Gardner's having a picnic. That'll be 20 possessions for Gardner. Ronnie Corsey's come into it this quarter on centre wing, right in front of us. Down the line. Ball in there. Wyong Lakes under a bit of pressure here at the moment. That's Lucas in and under, I'd suggest, who had a run for Gosford recently to help out the Gosford Football Club. In fact, she might have played for Nelson Bay, but she had a run when Wyong had a bye, which is great to see.
Yep. And Holly Gibbons also played.
Best on ground, if you don't mind, and she's not out there today. Oh, throw! Not paid. Dal Cole needs to hold her feet. She's trying very hard not to take possession. Eventually has to. Terrigal Avoca putting lots of bodies in here. Handball sweepy comes out. Chance for Danica! Misses, and Terrigal Avoca in front. Terrigal Avoca 1-3-9. Wyong Lakes 1-2-8. That's the first time today, and they really have had the football for 6 or 7 minutes, haven't they, Mitchell?
They have, and losing Ives has definitely made it a lot harder for Wyong to move the ball up to the forward line for Wyong. So.
Yes, I'll get you to give us an update if you won't mind, just to see if she's okay. It looked like a left hand or wrist as soon as she went down. She just grabbed that.
I she felt awkwardly. I can see her at the back of the tent now, looking like she's getting a bit of treatment done.
Okay, thank you for that. Pierre, no, is that Alexandra? I was just looking for the knee bandage. Yes, it was. Well done by Lucas. That's brilliant, actually, to Adjic. Running on. Interesting ball drop. Goes to Raymond, and Gardner, who I think's been just about the best player on the ground so far, puts the speed on. Too quick for Adjic. Handball comes out. Wasn't expecting it, Murray. Oh, that's over the shoulder, or even head contact. And Murray's going to get a free kick here. Head over the football. And free kick against Hull. And Kanisha to step up. Short ball off one step. He's perfect to Alexandra. Take this on centre wing.
This is where they're breaking down here, David. There's nothing up forward, kick two.
Exactly right. It's across here at this exact spot they're breaking down, because Gardner's picking them off every time. I reckon she's playing loose this quarter. Now we've got a chance at an even ball. Almost a mark there to Murray and 7. Gets the kick eventually. Goes out of side. Potts is flying. Couldn't quite put body on Grouse. Has to come back, Royal.
Oh,
wonderful work, Rachel Potts. If you want to have a look at effort made there and second effort, go and have a replay of what Rachel Potts has just done. Outstanding. And typical of Rachel Potts. That is not an atypical play from her. Goes wide off one step. Perfect kick to Murray, who stepped it up in the last couple of minutes, Mitchell. I think she realises she has to.
Yeah, she's a sole ruckman now, so she realises what her purpose is out there is to try and make the ball in the contest.
Up towards 40 minutes out. It's an average kick picked off by Korsh. And again, there's just a lack of I'd like to see Williams and Nicholson really get active in the forward line. They could do a bit more, in my opinion. Not being nasty, but now, what's the free kick for there?
Is that push out the Wyong player in front of the contest there, just got a slight shove.
I think you might know that player. I think that might be Mrs. Yeah, that's Ash. Yeah, she was in front. So I couldn't quite see the free kick, but she might have got a little lunge. You're right. Umpire in perfect position. The players are just having a bit of difficulty marking up their head. Gardner again, BOG. And mark taken there by Hannah Dankett. Goes wide out of side. Oh, very good mark, Eade, under all sorts of pressure from Ralphs. Thumps it forward. Left-hand handball out to Bronte Core. She's got a lot of kicks this quarter. Wonderful tackle. Perfect technique. Eade off her backside makes a handball. Jude Hope gets it forward again, Wyong Lakes, and again. This is Groundhog Day. Lilias Gardner comes close, Combok side. Kicks it to open pasture. Here comes Dalcol. Can she influence the play? Does. Effective tackle. Another good tackle. Brilliant ball. Good defence, Wyong Lakes. Jack's got to get rid of it. Just did. That's a throw, I reckon. They're exhausted, the players. They're really going hard here. Terrigal are playing good football. That free kick should be Gabby Ralphs over here on the left. She made the tackle. But Wakefield's going to take the kick. Where's Morgan Ross? Right at the back of the screen on the right. She's with kick behind the play here. Mark! Bryant in 23? No. Hannah Dankett. That's a good contested mark from Dankett. Looking to the naked eye to our left. It's going to be about a 30 to 35 metre kick. And this will push it for distance. Dankett. Oh, might end up only be 30. Gets it up. Touched. And rushed. Terrigal Avoca 1-4-10 and Wyong Lakes 1-2-8. I don't think Wyong have scored this quarter. They haven't. Terrific kick. Good contest out there. Really bowled each other over. Murray gets the hands first. We've got to get rid of it. Effective tackle. Smith, umpire says. Mine. Thought Smith made an effective tackle there. 16 minutes gone, second quarter. It's tough out there today. Murray rucking on her own in the absence of the injured Rebecca Ives. Grimman Lee gets it to the hot spot. Where's Morgan Ross? And she's out of play just to the left, picked off by Ball. Runs a fair distance and dumps the ball. That's gone 50. That is a superb kick. And mark taken by Kanisha, I think. Yeah, right in front of centre wing. Great place there, a ball. Again, Mitchell Eader's mentioned this is where they're breaking down. Is that Ives back out there?
Back.
Oh, that's good to see. We don't need our league representative players being injured, Mitchell. So she got scrapping on there. No, you wonder if she got a dislocated finger or something, but she was in pain immediately. They've got to get some forward structure in the second half, haven't they?
They do. Just need a bit, Lex Williams up the ground a bit more, like you said earlier. I reckon it might be a difference. Potts and Pearce just got to break those lines.
Yep. That's a push them back against Ajik, I reckon. Free kick to Everson, I think at 11 it is. Got to get the football over. Does legitimately. Short right. Taken by Grimman Lee, uncontested. Most impressed with Terrigal Avoca's grit and resolve this quarter. They had the majority of the football. And then marking like that's been very good. Danica Rowe, who has got a lovely pair of hands. I bet you she's got a basketball background. Mitchell Eade as well. Emily Bryant takes a mark on her chest. Coming through, almost a throw against Dalcol. Holding the player to Dalcol against Bryant there. First player on the football. She's been quite solid across halfback, actually.
Been injured, but she's come back all guns blazing today. Done really well.
Ball picked up over the back. Terrigal Avoca being most impressive behind the ball today. Potts beats one, beats two, and gone, I reckon. Yeah, didn't beat the second tackle. Potts trotles down the mark. It does against Grimman. Takes a yard. Coach Justin's over there. He's worried man at the moment, I'd suggest. Ball drops short. Here comes Alexandra, and that was Rachel Potts making an effective tackle. Oh, even picked up by Ball. Both plays with eyes only for the football. Melino was in there, but picked up by Sarah Ball. Minute and a half left for Wyong Lakes. Can they conjure up something in this last gasp effort in this quarter? Ajik pushed out of there, Everson very effectively. Potts is in there, so's Alexandra. Gets a left-hand handball out, Pearce. Ives. Last effort for Wyong Lace. Can they get it going forward? Adjik needs to tap that ball out the door. Can't, and is that a freak?
Out of field umpires run 50 metres in to say holding to the play on the ground there.
Adjik, I reckon if it's Lisa with the headgear, she's got 60 seconds, has to move it forward. Does the right thing, get us to Rebecca Ives. Rebecca Ives goes, dump! Gets it forward. Here is Williams. Chance! Only chance in the corner. What's she done? Missed. We were just calling for that Mitchell lead, and she gets herself in the right position and actually had every opportunity to kick that goal.
Usually would on a normal day, I reckon, but the pressure of the game, I think, and where she was at, just rushed it a little bit, I reckon.
Play on Hull, goes wide, 30 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, Mark now went. Let me see the naked eye. Gee, there's the 50-metre arc. If there's anyone in the side, there's three of them that could get this distance. Alex Pearce, if she gets it, can just about get the distance. Just will fall short of it. They should let that go.
Williams.
Mark!
At the back, Williams.
And she's going to take a kick here, Mitchell, after the siren. The siren's imminent, and she is on that angle. That player has to be behind the mark. Williams.
Oh, she kicked it anyway.
Kicked it. Yeah, been a free kick. And that's a very, as called by Mitchell Lee, Williams steps up right at the death. So our half-time score, Wyong Lakes 2-3-15, Terrigal Avoca 1-4-10. We'll have a long break today and come back in about 10 or 11 minutes for the second half of this enthralling fixture. Okay, welcome back here to Hilton Mall Oval with Wyong Lakes with that late goal up by 5 points over Terrigal Avoca. Women's scores, final scores at Max McLaren Oval in Rutherford. Maitland 10-16, 76, Port Stephens yet to score. Killarney Vale 4-4-28, leading Cardiff 1 straight 6. Killarney Vale on top of the ladder in the women's competition. Warners Bay playing good football against Newcastle City. Warners Bay 3-3-21, Newcastle City 2-4-16. Lake Macquarie 5-8-38, leading the entrance batter by yet to score. And Gosford doing very well, 3-6-24 over Muswellbrook yet to score up there at Weirman Field. And of course here it's Wyong Lakes leading 2-3-15 to 1-4-10. I'll go to some plate scores for you. We have got some of those at the plate. So, this is the Black Diamond plate. Killarney Vale 12-11-83, Cardiff 6-7-43. Terrigal Avoca, my apologies for the stutter. Walkover over Wyong Lakes. Newcastle City 11-12-78, Warners Bay 3-7-25. Maitland 9-11-65 over there, near 96 2 straight 12. The afternoon game to the plate at Tolkamar Park, back to Corrie Hastings and Caddo Bay. Caddo Bay will lead in that one. And then up there at Weirman Field, Muswellbrook and Gosford. Finish off the Black Diamond plate today. Kendall Pawson and David Redden here with you. Mitchell Lee will join us shortly for this fascinating fixture. Just in the AFL last night, Hawthorn a bit of a surprise win over Collingwood by 4 points. Well done to the Hawthorn Football Club. Don't like either very much, but well done to Hawthorn. And of course, New South Wales sides, the Swans this afternoon at Docklands against Essendon under the roof. The Giants are at home tomorrow afternoon in a danger game for them against the Brisbane Lions, who are no longer a has-been side. They're a very good football side. Lots of great young players, McCluggage, Andrews, along with players like Lynch. Very nicely, thank you very much, the Lions. Almost ready to rock and roll here. Terrigal Avoca just broken from there. Huddle Mitchell Lee makes his way up to the commentary position. The great Ryan Stanton doing his warm-ups in front of us. Yeah, there he is, the great man. Hello, Ryan. Got him on air as well. And Mitchell Lee joins us again for the start of the second half. Mitchell, welcome back to commentary.
Thank you, David.
Rebecca Ives okay?
Heavy elbow strapping,
Right.
but she'll play out the game.
Very good. Webster's
up and about. I believe she's starting this quarter as well, maybe in the forward line.
Good to see. Siren's been blown. Zali Mertens, he's actually waiting, so that must have been the 1 minute siren. Zali Mertens has the football here in the glue pot, which isn't really that bad. I've seen a lot worse than that, I can tell you.
Waiting for Statman to put his flags away, I think. Down the far end.
Stats, what are you doing, big boy? Into him, into Stats. Great man, Andy Baldwin, who's actually a very, very fine cricket scorer as well.
Yes, he used to be a club goal umpire for Wyong when he first came on board with us, which is great.
Rock and roll time, away we go. Murray off with both hands, as is her way. Kicked off the ground there by Graham. That's a push in the back. Blatant and simple. Door just a step behind. And I think that might be Lizardil. No, it's not Lizardil. It could be Altona coming out wide. Grimman Lee and Ajik. Grimman Lee leading the way. Good Shepherd. And well done by Ajik, actually. That's almost out of bounds to the full, but Ajik kept in the play there. And now it's Zali Mertens. You can hear in the defence microphones. 2 rucks nominate, and Grimman Lee will throw this ball in. Tapped up by Murray, but straight to a Terrigal Avoca player. In and under. That's got to be a throw, not pay. Korsh, pilfered by Potts and straight down the line. Alexandra Pearce. I would like to see Alexandra really putting imprint on this game. Ajik finds Pearce and all of a sudden gets a kick. Goes forward. Ives with that elbow strap. There's, as described by Mitchell Lee, that's over the shoulder. Yep. You had a head over the football. That's the rules of footy. Wasn't much contact, but it was clearly there. Umpire left with no choice. 1 1/4 minutes gone. Mitchell Lee, Kendall Pawson, David Redden here with you on Bar TV. HCC Women's. This is an excellent game of footy. Warners Bay leading Newcastle City, the women's, and that's a bit of an upset. And Warners Bay need to win that to stay in contention for the 6th, especially if Wyong Lakes win today, Mitchell.
And great for the comp too to see that balance.
It's a very good women's competition. It really is. We'd like to be proud of our women's competition in this league. Out of there from Jesse Graham in 11. Nicholson head over the football, can't pick it up. Danica Rowe gets that ball forward. Well stopped by Dal. Is it Dal Colin in the headband?
is.
It did well to keep that ball in farmer. Ralph's a chance. She's on her own here. That's going to go in unless Bowen touches it. Tapped in by Bowen. Terrigal, Avoca, 1-5-11. Wyong Lakes 2-3-15. You wonder whether some of these behinds are going to cost Terrigal, Avoca and Mitchell. It's only going to be a 4 or 5 goal game the way it's being played. Almost be pushing them back there. Good tackle now eventually made by Ives.
High contact by the out of control umpire.
Merton just called that from the left there, so she had a different view. 16 in December. That was Merton's. Morgan Ross should have actually taken that. Potts did just enough to put her off. Rachel Potts take her bow. She did just enough. This is dangerous for Wyong Lakes. Murray cannot put this through from behind under the rules of football. Doesn't. Goes to sexual, takes the sensible option and goes to the boundary line. Terrigal Avoca are going to throw this in. 3 minutes gone, second quarter. Mitchell Eden, David Redden here with you, and our EP Kendall Clausen. Ball clears the area. Well done, Sarah Ball. Grimmin Lee, good tackle, shoot hope, and gone. Good decision, umpire, and a very good tackle, shoot hope. Needed to be made. Funny old kick goes towards Adjic, who does remarkably well to trap it. Goes to the soccer tactics. Nicholson should turn on the right and does. Ives in a contest, 1-on-3. Pearce in there, but this one's kicked out of there by Graham. Shoot hope gets a 5-metre kick to it. Grimmin Lee puts her off. Quick handball comes out towards Ralph's. Gets it back inside 50. They're all going back with the flight. Sarah Ball does best. Little short kick comes out. Wakefield, dangerous. Well done, Kanisha Murray. Terrific athlete is Murray. I said I had that, thank you. There's the throw. Murray two-handed. Clears the area very well. Nicholson in there, goes in and under. Manages to get hands on the football. Still managing to get hands on the football. Good effort in there from both players, along with Bronny Korsh. Wyong Lakes got Maitland in the cup this afternoon, is that right?
Kalani Vale.
The local derby, of course, it's Adelaide Street. Rethrow. That will be an interesting afternoon for Wyong Lakes with the numbers you've got out.
Might be a long day, I think, for our boys.
Handball comes out from to Ives, gets her arms in the air, Ives off Pearce. They've got that forward, that should be a push in the back towards Grimmin Lee Knott. Ives in there, trying to get bend those knees. It should be over the shoulder, Kanisha. They've all got to run now. If they're going to get football, they've got to run and put Terrigal Avoca at 6 and 7s. Murray's got to move quickly. Goes square to ball. Good option. Gets it into towards the 50-metre arc. One-handed attempt at mark. Gardner again. That's 30 possessions, I reckon, to Gardner. Well read, Alexandra Pearce. And this is like a game of foursome match, isn't it, Mitchell?
It is, and they've all got their all their chess pieces behind the play.
Yep.
So there's just going back and forth to each other.
Ives makes a contest there. Rove best by Grimmin Lee. Thumps it down the wing. One-handed by Ball. This is the play they want to get in the hands to because she's got such a penetrating kick. Comes back at a ball. Adjic in there as well. Two players actually from the same side contesting that ball, surprisingly. Adjic, and the ball will be thrown up.
It might have been the case of the New Jerseys today, David.
Might have been. Murray, great tap. Nicholson in under, or was it Tude Hope?
It's Tude Hope in 5.
Thank you. Korsh. Going okay. I don't see him very often. I don't think I made too many
You're doing a
mistakes.
great job, David.
Not too many anyway. Grimmin Lee. I will be honest with you, I really enjoy calling women's football. It's just such a joy for me. Really love calling our women play. It's just great fun. Ball out there towards Smith.
Tude Hope again.
Yeah, just a little grubber, but gets enough on it to be classified a kick. Pearce coming through like a steam train. That's what you want to see. That is an excellent one-arm tackle. Yeah, that's a really good tackle, wasn't it? Grabbed the arm on, just sitting with Mitchell, and meant that Pearce would have to throw it on her left boot. And she was grabbed really well on arm. Good tackle.
And kept it moving as well, which is important for the umpire to make that call.
Yep. do like seeing Pearce really involve himself in the play. Dalcole, here's that Pagans paddock coming. Dalcole goes inside to the side. Well done. Eads sitting at the back, trying to get a. Whose ball is it? How? Oh, gracious me! How is that holding the ball? Sorry, I've been mystified a bit today, ladies and gentlemen. I must admit, if I've gone on a bit with that. That's over the shoulder up there. Yeah, I think that one might have been there. I think she was falling to ground, and there wasn't much Adjic could do.
So they're getting the game flowing, which is sometimes good for footy.
Smothered well by Adjic, did well on the mark. Rachel Potts, she could beat 2 or 3 and does. Handballs it to herself, and should be a free kick. Rachel Potts has done that real, and plays on. One bounce and it's a shocker. Rachel's second one's better. She's done extremely well. Luck's a fortune, that was an average kick. Chewed Hope's taken that. I reckon it's clocked her in the face. Has. She took the mark though.
Will affect her karaoke later on at the Leagues Club. David, hitting the jewel.
Wyong Leagues at Canmore tonight.
As always, yeah, major sponsors of Wyong Lakes.
Got to get the sponsor in. And of course we mentioned the Breakers Country Club who sponsor Terrigal. Away go Terrigal. This is what Rice wants. His free play brilliantly read by the League's fullback in Bowen. Ends up getting tracked. Now Ross is on her own now because Bowen's out of play. Great tackle, Asheen. Had to be made because Bowen was sucked out of the play. Nicholson coming hard. We want to turn on to right. Does it brilliantly. Where are the forwards? Dawes out of position slightly here. Pushes him out of the way. Ball comes straight back from whence it came. Ball waits cleverly. Goes, sees a player on the right. Is that Lucas there? No, it's not Lucas. It's actually Alexander Pearce on hands and knees. Handball from Gardner. Trouble for Hutton. Grimmin Lee in there in the pink shock of hair. Handball comes out towards Van Dam. Great calling of Van Dam though. Eid here. Oh, brilliantly pushed over by Ralston legally. And she's down. Get a trainer out there, please. Struggling with a face injury, I think, or perhaps a head injury.
Maybe a bit of head contact to the oval after that bump.
Yep. It was a fair bump though.
It was a clean bump.
It was a clean bump. Play's been stopped for Ashley Eade. Now let's, can we go back to the cameras please now? She's actually in a bit of trouble here. There's the trainee we're talking about. If you got to go, mate, go. I wonder if it's a left shoulder. She's got a right arm over here, and that's. Oh, no, it's a head. I'm sure that the head's hit the ground after that fair bump. Emily Bowen's not happy because they feel that the player who bumped has got responsibility for him. They're actually technically right. Play stopped here. 10 and a quarter minutes gone, third quarter. Wyong Lakes up by 4 points. Trainers treating Ashley Eade at the moment after a very solid bump. I think from Gabrielle Ralphs, number 6. Now getting up slowly, they're treating it properly. Got to get the hair right.
Just a ponytail's coming out, David, I believe.
I hate to make light of a difficult situation, but that is quite funny. Watch Mitchell sitting here with his bemused look at his face. Straight off, please. Look after her.
I didn't ever see him winning the Australia on the jersey either, David, before returning.
I'm not going there. And your trainer, and there's Monique Natalie coming as well, just to keep an eye on her. Now, play will continue here. Play was stopped. Now, is it a Wyong Lakes kick? It is, by the look of this.
Yeah, I think it might have been a mark down the ground.
It was a mark to Jessie Taylor. Low scudding ball. Shepherd coming in there very well. Oh, there's tacklers coming for Everett. I reckon Pearce has got her around the shoulder first there. Yep. I think that might be Susanna Evans. No, it's not. It's actually Emily Smith. Goes wide out to centre wing. Punched out there by Taylor. Little short handball comes out. Rachel Potts turns one way, then the other. Just gets a kick away down the line. quite skillful actually. Ives, good bump, pushing the back, should be paid to Kanisha Murray, surely. Handball comes out, Nicholson, they're letting the play go, fair enough, be consistent. Oh, tunnel ball, and it was legit because it was a punch. Adjic over there with Graham, gradually getting the ball in the 50. At least Elias Gardner's not getting a free run at this. They're trying to put pressure on her. Turns around, pushes away Nicholson, gets the ball going forward. Here are the defenders. Ball should clear the area. Rebecca Ives should run on here. Off the ground, Ives.
Here we go.
Chance, is that Williams? She's got a minute. Can she compose herself? Williams!
Crucial.
Very, very important goal of clever soccer tactics from Rebecca Ives. And I like the composure there from Williams. That was very, very clever from Elise Williams. The score. Wyong Lakes 3-3-21. That is Williams' second. And one to Rebecca Ives, with Morgan Ross kicking the only goal for the Terrigal Avoca Football Club. 10 points of difference, by no means home and hosed. Now, is that Ashley Ed on the side over there, that 10? I don't think that is.
No, I think she's lying down at the back there.
Okay.
Just being assessed again off the ground.
She gets assessed. She was down for quite a while. Murray. Graham, handballs out, could have gone the kick. Potts running on, steps inside, that should be gone. Yeah, that was gone. Not paid. Anyway, away they go. That's a throw. That's a good effective tackle as well. Look, Mertens has let all of that go, and I've got no complaints with it. She's been consistent, that's fine.
It's the first time the game's actually opened up for a while, David, too, where it's just a continuous flow, not back and forth like we've seen.
Liz Ardell, former Wyong Lakes player. Core, she looks to me to be a really developing player. Over the back, that's a decent kick. Dalcott has got a lot of kicks at half back today. Dumps it back from whence it came. Potts, Pearce, danger. Throws it on the left as Alexandra. Gets great purchase. Dorr should be tapping that forward. Does. Williams in there. Good tackle, Dorr. That's gone. That is gone. Good tackle, Dorr. Murray. Can't. Chance. Nicholson. Dan almost to push them back. Puts it on the ground and taps it out. Nutmegs herself to Alexandra. Left-hand handball comes out. Gone this time.
Had too much time there, Pearce, and couldn't capitalise.
Yeah. She's actually been quite closely marked today. I reckon they've spotted that she's one of the most important players in the team. Almost a mark there. Play continues on. There's Everson. Taylor in there in 4. Potts really stepping up this quarter when the pressure's been on. Doesn't need to have a bounce this time. Thumps it forward. Where are they? Williams came late. Lilius Gardner for mine, just about BOG along with Potts today, has been superb. Korsh, strong player, got a good fin. Should be taken, Tullen misses. Ball in the top 5 in the ground as well. Chance, Terrigal Avoca to clear to open pasture. Back comes Bowen and Ross. Great work, Em Bowen. She's beaten it today. Good mark. Korsh, that's almost 50. Played very well the last 2 quarters, Korsh. At the back. Ball will try and stay on her feet. So does Crow. Ball uses her body again. Over the shoulder, surely to Sarah Ball. Not paid. Ball again. Great. I bet you they've ruled first contact over the shoulder. Sarah Ball's got a slight right reason to be aggrieved here. Now, where are Wyong Lakes in defence? Just looking at naked eye. They've gone quickly. Bowen comes at it, reads the ball best again, as she does so often does. Sister's not playing today, actually. Amy's not even going to run today.
She's been out for a couple of weeks now, David, with I believe a shoulder injury.
Okay, thank you for that.
It's gone.
Gone. Guess who? Potts has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. In fact, in this quarter, she's made a big difference down that right side.
I did have a chat to her at half time about not having her name called enough in the first half, David, so she's reacted.
Okay. Spoke to some microphone. If that could be a goal. Is, I reckon. I'm just waiting to see who's kicked that. I'm sure that's a goal. Can we go back to those plays, please? Just see who's the centre of attention here. Staying on there. It's this play here. Yep. Coming out here. It is Liz Ardell's kicked a very important goal for Terrigal Avoca. And give you a score update. Still 4 points in it. Anyone's going. Terrigal Avoca 2-5-17. Wyong Lakes 3-3-21 with thanks to Awards R Us, Central Coast Physiotherapy, Bar TV and Subway Morrison. Subway, eat fresh. That was from nothing. Just threw it on the boot and no one at home, and Bowen just a touch too late.
Again, just that pressure, forward movement, keeping the ball in motion.
Yep. The call there, mate. Someone said that someone wasn't in the
Terrigal
zone.
player out here on the far wing wasn't inside the 50 arc.
Oh, that's interesting. Missed. Because the Terrigal haven't had their warning yet either, so it wouldn't have cost them a free kick. No ball coming forward again. Where's Morgan this time? She's in front. Bowen reads it best. What a left foot does. What a performance today by Bowen. Oh, lovely grab. Danica Rowe's some kind of athlete. Most players in the cup side would be really happy with that grab. Lovely pair of hands and a great lead. Again, I'm sure that Rose played basketball.
Really effective above her head, isn't she?
Oh, absolutely excellent.
And that
Magic drops it.
vertical leap.
Kicked out there. Chance. So that's Morgan says that's mine. Terrigal Avoca again coming on strong. 2-6-18. This is going to be a great last quarter. Wyong Lakes 3-3-21. HGC AFL. Kendall Clausen, Mitchell Lead, and David Redden with you on Bar TV, where your game is the main game. Great to have Mitchell on board, the Regional Development Coordinator for the AFL. Of course, the stalwart Wyong Lakes player. Bowen comes wide, eyes a chance, just misses Lucas in there, can't pick it up. Grim and Lee pushed out of there by Ives. Adjic off the ground. Rowe goes to the right-hand handball, blocked there by Nicholson, who's got a lot of touches this quarter, Mitchell. Nicholson's actually really stepped up.
Yeah, some of the midfielders have found the footy a bit more this quarter, which is great.
In they come late, Greeley in front. Dan just gets a kick away. Sitting back there's Graham, escapes the tackle. Over there, Lucas. Terrigal just still going hard here. They fancy their chance at another goal. Morgan Ross in front. This is where she needs to be, on the run. Can't pick it up yet. We'll get a decent bounce this time, and away she goes. Screws it up forward. It's 2-on-1. They might be out of bounds. Well, that's actually quite a good kick. Kept it in and out of bounds. We've got 50 seconds left. Terrigal Avoca need to get their player up to take this throw. Time's wasting. Grimman Lee's going to trot across. They're going to have about 30 seconds from the time that this ball's thrown in to conjure up something right at the death. Terrigal Avoca down by 3 points, 21-18. In comes the ball. 34 seconds left. What can they conjure up? Ives. Trouble. Oh, unbelievably gets a left foot to that. Saved a free kick, Mitchell. Chance. One-hand handball. Great tackle. Superb tackle by Ball. Grim and Lee. Where are they sitting at the back? And that might be quarter time. Rebecca Ives is throwing on that left foot. Stopped the free kick there because they had that arm pinned again.
Yeah, very creative work by Ives, which certainly saved them deep in the defence there as the ball goes out and the siren sounds.
Murray chasing Hutton. Murray immediately going to ground. Got to get rid of it. Good tackle, Hutton. In comes Adjic, who's really run hard today. Trouble there. That might be gone. So I wonder if they've delayed the clock with Ede being injured, which they shouldn't have done because the stretcher didn't come out. Adjic on the mark. Lucas almost a mark, I think. I blew your whistle. Wasn't there a whistle blown there? Out of there comes Smith. Play continues on. Deep into the pocket and out of bounds, and Bowen will be wise, and she is wise to let that roll over. Our clock says 20 and a quarter minutes gone. Throwing coming in from Altona. Ives to the left hand. Ives again. Pinned by that arm again, actually. He's off the ground. Clever. Danica Rowe. Oh, you're kidding me at the death. Is that 15? No, not marked. Bowen did a luff just at the death. I thought Ross had that mark. Well done, Bowen. So 21 and a quarter minutes gone on our clock. So I am sure the play was actually formally stopped with the suspected head injury to actually Ede. He's throwing this one up. Ives. Right hand punch to no one in particular is dangerous. Bowen's got to kick it out of there. That might be a good result for Wyong Lakes, that behind. Clears the area. Terrigal Avoca 2-7-19. Mitchell Lee, will they pay for the profit and shooting? Wyong Lakes 3-3-21. 22 minutes gone by our clock here. So we're unable to advise exactly when we think the quarter will finish. Bowen taking a time here. Lays on, goes to the left side, and there it is. So they did stop the clock for 2 minutes. At the end of the third quarter, in a pulsating game of football, Wyong Lakes 3-3-21, Terrigal Avoca 2-7-19. Kendall, Mitchell and I will be back with you shortly for the fourth quarter. Thank you. Welcome back for what will be a terrific last quarter of this exciting fixture between Wyong Lakes and Terrigal Avoca here at Hilton Moore Oval in East Gosford. Kendall Clausen, David Redden and Mitchell Lee here with you today. Having the pleasure of calling this game. And the weather's actually finally up, but it's damp underfoot in places. We're actually sitting, where we sit here is on a big hill, and the hill's really wet. Game's been pretty good quality football, good marking taken, so no excuses. Lead about to rejoin us after coming out of the Wyong Lakes 100. Isaac Stokes with the football's just about to ball us up. How's Ashley Eve going along there, mate?
Yeah, she's up and about, but she's out for the game. So Wyong getting a 1 on the bench.
Away we go. Murray with 2 hands gets it out. Nicholson, a reverse handball that's effective. Pearce, really would like to see Alexander turn it on this quarter. Well, I think Pearce needs to go onto the ball. They haven't used him much as a follower today, which is interesting. Murray. In and under is Graham. Pearce. Using that body to great effect. Murray. Pikes onto the right. Gets it forward. Oh, good mark. Just nudged her under that nicely, didn't really. That's a clever mark. Wide. Graham, good speed there. They're certainly a quick side, Terrigal Avoca. Off towards Wakefield. Open pasture. Oh, it's gone to ground. Could be trouble. Bowen comes and saves the day again. How does she do that? Recognise the trouble with one of her teammates going to ground and gets it to play. It's big save, Bowen. Wyong need to kick at least 1 goal this quarter to win this. Jig gets almost a falcon with the being obscured. Right next to the Terrigal Avoca tent. Up by Stokes. Murray and Hutton. Murray wins that one. Hutton with a second tap. Porsche. Good tackle. Graham. Thought that could have been paid. Wakefield. Whacks it up on the right foot. Get the dogs off the ground, you people. Honestly, it's not that hard. Really gives you the you-know-what. So here we go. Terrigal Avoca chance. She kicked out there in front. She has. Just back here. This play here on the left-hand side. I think it's Altona, is it? No. Just waiting to see who this is. Keep going, please, Kendall. Just waiting for her to turn around. She's right on screen there.
Is that Bryant?
It's Emily Bryant. Has put Terrigal Avoca in front. Lovely goal.
Right in front of the members there too for their Ladies' Day today.
Indeed. So Terrigal Avoca 3-7-25. Wyong Lakes 3-3-21. We thank all of our wonderful sponsors, including ISC, CFM, Belmont 16 footers and awards are us. Murray at hand. Wyong Lakes have got to score now. They can't sit back. They've got to attack, take the game on. Out of there comes Tudhope. Gardner puts the speed on again. Gets it forward before Potts gets to it. Inside step Dankert. Very effective. Oh, over shoulder surely. And paid against Altona. Delcol at the light. And they're weary because they've worked so hard. You've got to throw it back on the full. Delcol. Wallace Bay football club in the background there in the white shorts. Comes wide. Over the head of Graham. Tudhope falls over. You got to hold your feet. Graham, here comes Grimond. Puts a good tackle on. Bryant, last goal kicker. Thumps it forward. Morgan Ross has got a step here. Can she step her? Step Bowen. She can't. Great tackle, Bowen. Another great tackle, Bowen. Superb defensive play.
Oh, he's caught a sling too, David.
Oh, are you kidding me? She was turned around. I thought they were 2 effective tackles.
Well, I thought the first one might have been a sling versus the second one there, as you can see by the aftermath.
Altona. Oh, over the shoulder. There's a free kick there to Lucas, should have been paid. However, ball's taken the mark. Lucas was interfered with. Hope Morgan Ross is okay. Struggling with that right shoulder. Good mark taken in by Tudhope under attention from Ralphs. Tudhope, a nice drop punt. Great leap low, misjudged it though. Nicholson. Got to go forward and hard. Where are their forwards? Here come this very effective Terrigal Avoca back line. Oh, ducked ahead, I thought. Gardner. Loves to run and carry. That might be out of bounds in the full, Mitchell. Oh, beautiful pass eventually to Grimmond Lee. Easiest play to spot on the ground. Catherine Grimmond Lee. Good mark on that bait in front. Here comes Rob Ball. Thumps it forward. Low scudding ball. Gardner's in front of Dawn. Grimmond Lee gets it going forward again. Punch from Lucas is effective. Ball being very careful not to push in the back there. 4.5 minutes gone. 4 points of difference in favour of the Panthers. Wyong Lakes need to probably kick 2 goals now this quarter. Kanisha, handballs over, Adjic, whacks it on the boot, gets it forward going quickly. Here's a chance for Raymond. Got to stay on her feet, taps it away. Door in front of Gardner just for once. Adjic's actually kicked that in the back of Door. Adjic. Got to get a kick to it. Does. Oh, good mark. Shoot Hope again. Very courageous. With the flight of football. Absolutely no fear. Breeze picking up here at Terrigal at East Gosford. Oh, that's a throw. Row. Punch. Comes from Lucas. Dankert steps on that right foot as she's done so effectively today. Sarah Ball will whack it back in this advanced game and force attacks has been the case most of the day. Dunica Rowe. Wide. Oh, big bump. Is that illegal?
I didn't think so. I thought that was a general play there, David, but
So did I. Thought they got on the side. Well, so she was certainly catapulted.
I think the second contact in the side also, but still, yeah, she moved forward, so.
Oh, it's great tackle, Rebecca. Play on, Murray. Handballs it out. Picked off by Ralphs. Goes long. Ross takes a mark in front of Bowen. They've got to run for her and go forward. I don't think there's anyone in the square. Where's it going to bounce, Mitchell? Chance! Goal, Altona! They might very well be home. What a performance this is. Sherelle Altona kicks Terrigal Awake's fourth goal as we're joined by Marty Ryman, coach of the Warners Bay Blake Diamond Cup side. Terrigal Awake 4-7-31. Wyong Lakes 3-3-20. 10 points of difference. It's going to be hard work now, Mitchell Lee. With one on the bench too.
I reckon there's the extra bit of hard work there for the last 5 minutes for the Terrigal players. Just moving the ball quicker, carrying the footy and getting over the top. Very hard to beat now.
And the Jackets are coming out. The breeze has picked up for the first time today. It's been quite calm. There is now a bit of a breeze running. Just which way is it coming? Across towards you? Across the ground from the far side. You would think the play might end up on our side, Mitchell, which would hardly happened in this game. It's almost all been on that other side.
The usual being not on the broadcast side, David, in the Bar TV games.
Yes. Potts taps it out. Ives almost over the shoulder against Rebecca that time. That is over the shoulder to Jess Graham. Where is Holly Gibbons today? Injured?
Yeah, she injured herself last week, David, so I'm not too sure on the extent, but definitely missing this week.
Shoot Hope is for mine an improved play. She's got good hands, and she's really coming off of it. Oh, great mark.
Speaking of good hands.
Yeah, Hutt falling over, takes it on her knees. Terrigal are going to be very hard to stop from here. Wyong Lakes have to kick 2 goals, and they've kicked 3 all game. Dankert gets it forward. Called it and took it. Did Everson. Needs to move the ball quickly. Oh, over the mark! Must have been called a play on. Fair enough. Out this ball comes. Wakefield in 12. Steps inside Lucas. Oh, she fancies herself. Slices the kick. Not to the advantage of Morgan Ross, who makes some effort. Bowen gets in there. Goes to ground. Can Ross hold her feet? Bowen gets it to ground cleverly. No tackle being made. Oh, are you kidding me?
He's pointed the wrong way there. Now he's pointed back to Terrigal.
That is not a free kick. I'm sick of this. That's point blank a very bad mistake. Oh my goodness, it's not. Oh.
I think maybe the solar influence might have helped there.
Ridiculous free kick. Absolutely ridiculous. Morgan Ross from about naked eye 30 metres. It's a tough kick. They're deep pockets here. Goes through her processes. Slow. Kicks it. Goalpost high. Across the face. Wakefield tries a check side kick. Is that Sarah underneath that? Yep. Dangerous position for a throw-in, mate. Kanisha Murray's got to be on the ball here and has to. Oh, it's Rebecca. She knows what she's doing. Great tap out, Rebecca Ives, and clears the area just for a moment. Bewildering. See why they're getting 2 goals. They've got to throw someone. Alexander might have to go up to centre forward.
Yeah, that was spoken about, is how they're going to rotate the fresh legs for the midfield and have that forward structure. So, a bit of work to be done by Josh Lawler to try and make that effective.
Indeed. Nutmegs herself does Smith. Monique Manolina's going to throw this ball in. Gets it in. Eyes grabs it and goes. But that's a 65-metre kick from Rebecca Eyes. That's gone a long way.
Worried out by Murray.
But she's tackled. Graham, beset upon by Catherine Grimm and Lee. Ives making up distance. They're still running here, the Maggies. Ives off the ground, talking to and Lilias Gardner, who's been quite superb at halfback today. She will get votes, I'm sure. Porsche kicks it forward, marked by Paul, who's been equally brilliant at centre halfback. Goes across the field. Where are they? There's Alexandra. Dumps it forward despite the best intentions of Grimm and Lee. Murray can't grab it. Graham handballs back to familiar voice. Nicholson smothered. Murray smothered, shepherded out of it. Steps around as Ralphs. Gets the ball forward. Terrigal having all the answers at the moment. Lucas has got to go hard. Holds her feet. Again holds her feet. Great effort, Jess Lucas. Honestly, she's done superb work there against a much younger player. Nicholson gets it forward. If they're watching a replay of this during the week, they should focus on that effort there. She held her feet and did a wonderful job.
Started to play. Probably could have had holding the ball there too with the way that some of the calls are going today, David. But we'll move on. It's been a great game watching the half back lines of both teams.
Yep. I've probably said more today about actual decisions being made than I have, so we do have to be careful to be fair. So great tackle ball. Umpire Lockwood. Eyes that familiar right fist. Out of bounds now. Someone from Wyong Lakes is going to take the game by the teeth here and do something remarkable.
It's like Pearce has gone into the midfield.
Not before time for mine. Shoot hope at ground level. No tackle being made. Good decision, umpire.
Just looking at real strong presses up forward, aren't they, Wyong?
It's the same with the grand final last year. Really struggled for forward. Superb across the back line. But it's over shoulder. Shoot hope. There's a second whistle there.
It's pointed the wrong way.
Yeah, Charlie Merton just pulled that from out of the non-dominant umpire, so that's why. Pushing the back cave, was it?
Over that way.
Graham.
I thought they were clean hands there.
Yeah, I can't quite explain that decision. Matt, I won't worry about it. Maggies have got 7 minutes left to do something. Graham steps inside, gets on the right, gets decent purchase on it, and again.
And she had Bowen standing right through the midfield there on her own, pulling that ball inside.
Bowen should stay up and do good Graham, Rebecca Eyes.
She might get it here now.
Is Bowen on her own, is she? Oh, she's two.
In the centre circle.
Yep, I see now. They've got to run now. Nicholson's got to move it forward. Potts has gone to the right. You just saw a run down to the right of screen. This is going to end up near Rachel. Murray! Where's it now? It's gone past her. Good tackle, Murray. Trouble. Merton says play on. And umpire Merton will take this football. Dangerous position for Terrigal Avoca. Kanisha Murray's got to do something and get this ball to one of her Ives. Wasn't sure who was the rucks of that bounce. Shoot Hope. Squares it up. Dam. Is that a throw? Yes.
There's a Potts, I think.
Who made the tackle? Rachel. Rachel Potts has got the mindset. If she's in the right gear, she'll kick this. Massive kick for Wyong Lakes. Off an effective tackle on the throw kick by an umpire in perfect position. Rachel Potts, what can she do? Brett Mitchell. Coming back!
That's over the line too, I think. I think Andy Baldwin's.
Oh, it's full short, has it? The Wyong Lakes players think that that's gone over the line. And we play on. No score. That could be the end of the game. That could be the turning point here. Dankert. They're all running now. Gee, they're fit, Terrigal Avoca. Oh, good effort behind the back by Dalcole. Who's been in Wyong Lakes' best 6 for mine. Sarah Ball. Throw. Yep. Umpire in perfect position that time. Against Sarah Ball there. And Wyong Lakes for mine are just about done. This will be a massive win for Terrigal Avoca. and will solidify their position in the final 6. Goes wide. Helicopter punt. Korsh gets it out. Good tackle ball on Crow. Ball in front. Should get a push in the back. Paid by the non-controlling umpire to the left. Makes an excellent call. Sarah Ball's way. Sarah Ball goes wide. Ives running at the back. Adjic's in there. Kicks it off the ground. Gardner. Ives all playing soccer at the moment. Gardner picks it up. Very effective handball out. Gee, this has been a good performance by Terrigal Avoca. Korsh thumps it forward. Where's Morgan? In front. But Bowen again. Her ability to read the play, second to none in the league. Great bump there by Ardell. Very good contest against Pearce. Rebecca Ives is up here with Emily Smith. Grabs it and goes. Kicks it forward. Tanisha Murray. Can she do something magical? Graham handballs it out at this point. Close attention. Over there's Preely. Now on hand down, sitting on the backside. Gardner. How many times have we called Lilius Gardner's name today? Good work, Pearce, coming from behind. Good. Why
just let it play, wouldn't you? Yeah.
I would have thought the option there may have been to let Alexandra continue on there, but anyway. That was a perfect position, I might add. Perfectly signed off. Justin Waller's got, they ran that ball up. He's got every right. That ball should have been thrown forward or kicked forward. Pearce doesn't quite get it, but gets it to Graham. Thumps it forward. Beautiful mark, Danica Road. 3 minutes left for Terrigal Avoca to hold on. They're going to do it. I think this will be one of their best victories ever. Gardner heading towards the Subway Morris at man of play of the match, I reckon. Great tackle, Rachel Potts driving in with that right shoulder of hers. Gardner. Now towards...
It's Folks, I think.
It was Folks for the first time with ball.
Folks with the ball now.
Folks with the balls now, thank you. Having to come on with due to injuries to Ashley. Left footed is Folks, gets it forward. And took it too easy. Leg must be free kick, Kanisha. Now, how far out naked eye is that?
She's gone anyway, but she started at 40 and she's hit at least, hopefully over the back. No, took it over the back.
Should not make herself in, go between the legs. No, she's off her feet. Now she's in trouble, and it's out of bounds. And it's been a deliberate decision being given. Whoever's
against Wyong.
How is that? Oh my goodness me! Get that dog off the field. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous, people. Control your animals. We're going to get hurt. Grumpy today. Ball. I don't understand that decision, I'm sorry.
Yeah, in the scheme of the games today, it's just interesting.
That's been very diplomatic. I'll leave it at that too. Bowen dumps it forward. Forks at the back. Got a chance. Still a chance. Lilius Gardner. Take a bow. The amount of times that she's repelled them back to Bowen. Terrigal Avoca are going to record I think their most important win ever in this competition. It's the second year in. Jude Hope. It's smothered again. Those last efforts. Rowe is a real athlete, but tackled well. Jude Hope, I reckon. Great tackle on Jude Hope. Ardell, one bounce. Love the arrogance. No, it's not Ardell, it's Ralph. Back to Danica Rowe. Sarah Ball, who would probably be in the 3-2-1 today from the umpire. She's been superb at centre half back. Dumps it forward. Where are the forwards? There's just real lacking in structure past the 50-metre arc today. Ball thumps it forward. Over there is Hull. Steps inside. That's a throw. Should be a free kick. Van Dam does get a handle out, upper body strength. Oh my goodness me. This is ridiculous. That animal, whoever... I think Banalina's trying to do her best to get that dog under control. The danger to the players there, she ran almost straight at that dog. That is farcical. Honestly.
That animal should be being. There's a lead on the dog. Someone should be controlling, and that's the game. 0-2. 10 points the difference in the end. In a wonderful but as well frustrating game of football, Terrigal finished it off 4-7-31. Wyong Lakes 3-3-21. Mitchell, lead your thoughts before we have a quick discussion over Subway Morrison player of the game.
Yeah, look, good tough football. I think the half-back line of the Terrigal Avoca team was definitely the difference today. Just clean in the air and moved the ball really well. Wyong injury ravaged throughout the game and just couldn't run with the players. So I think Terrigal deserved a win. Jackson Farquhar definitely put some work in prior to today's game and deserved winners.
Couldn't agree with you more. For mine, the Subway Morrison is clear. I think Sarah Paul was outstanding for Wyong Lakes, but for mine, the best player on the ground by some distance, Lilius Gardner again across half-back.
Yeah, I agree. Just took the game on when it needed to, had that composure, and in the air, going back with the flight at many times, took the ball the highest point, which is not unusual in the girls' game, but great to see.
With thanks to our EP Kendall Clausen and the Regional Development Coordinator of the Hunter Central Coast AFL, Mitchell Lee. Mitchell, great to have you on board here. Thank you so much for commentating again. It's always a pleasure being with you. And thank you so much for your time today, my friend.
Thank you, David. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. That's all from us from the women's game today. We'll be back in about 8 or 9 minutes for the Black Diamond Cup match between Terrigal and Waters Bay. But for now, it's good afternoon from Kendall, Mitchell and myself, David Ridd. Goodbye.